Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. My name is Larry and today I am in the Solace resident and commercial estate right here in Chevron, in an island right here in Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria. Smart investors, 2 weeks ago I came here to give you an introductory video on this particular estate and I gave you a full detail on the Solace residential and Solace commercial. Smart investors, that video I flew a drone and I showed the area view of this location. Today I'm here to give you an update on what is currently happening on site and also to remind you that this estate is fast selling out. In today's video we'll be talking about the updates and also we'll be having a road drive within the Graceland and we'll be touring the residential and the commercial estate, which is Solace residential and Solace commercial. Now, smart investors, the last time I came here I mentioned that Solace is divided into two parts. We have commercial plots. They also have where they acquired residential plot where they are doing the residential estate. Smart investors, I'm going to explain that for my first time viewers and my new subscribers. Now, before we go into today's update, if you are new to my channel, this is the best time to hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell notification button so you don't miss out on our future update. Smart investors, I'm starting with the commercial, the Solace commercial. When we are done here, we'll be driving down to the residential, and after seeing the residential, we'll drive out of this estate so we can see the entrance and exit of this estate. Also, smart investors, for the commercial plot we have 600 and 300 square meters. So for the 300 square meters it is currently selling for 120 million and you have opportunity to spread the payment across 6 months. The 600 square meters here for the commercial, it is sold for 230 million and also you have opportunity to spread your payment across 6 months. Smart investors, be rest assured that you're buying a genuine land. This is an estate covered with a C of O, and this estate is actually approved by the Lagos State government because this is an island approved by the Lagos State government. Now for the residential plots, we'll be going there, and when we get to residential plot I'll talk about the residential plot. Smart investors, but let me just give you the price of the residential plot before we get there. Now for the residential plot we have 300 and 500. Remember, residential plot it is 300 and 500, while commercial it is 300 and 600 square meters. So for the residential plot, the 300 square meters is selling for a 110 million naira. Also, you can spread the payment across 6 good months. While for the 500 square meters, it is sold for 180 million. You can also spread the payment across 6 months. So viewers, why Solace resident or Solace commercial? The question is, do you actually miss Banana Island when it was selling? Did you miss some of this island in Lagos when they were selling affordably? This is the best time to come and be part of those who will be living in the lap of luxury, where you have water surrounding your environment and you have nature at your fingertip. This is Solace resident and this is the only island in the Chevron axis, and that is why I advise smart investors to hurry up and jump into this location because this is currently fast selling and it is still very affordable. Benefit of owning a commercial plot right here in the Solace commercial is the fact that this is an island, this is Gracefield Island, and there'll be lots of residents living inside this island and they want a place to go for their grocery shopping, they want a place to go for their office space and many more. Smart investors, gym house, they will need something like this to make this place a comfortable environment for them, and that is why you need to position yourself right here by owning a commercial plot. Also, smart investors, even if you don't have plans to run these businesses, just buy this land. You will find people who will get this land from you in the future. This is a nice location to erect office spaces. In Banana Island, there are offices in Banana Island, smart investors, and you know how much the owners of those buildings are making from rent. Smart investors, think about it. This is the best place to either own the commercial land or the residential land. Smart investors, let me turn this camera and take you around this estate. So sit tight, enjoy this video, and remember, we have 600 and 300 square meters for the commercial, and for the residential we have 300 and 500 square meters. Currently I am at the commercial section and we've actually started working on this commercial section. I'm going to turn this camera and show you all that, and when we are done seeing this, we'll drive down to the residential and see the residential. Sit tight, enjoy the rest of this video, and I will see you after that. Welcome back viewers. So this is Solace commercial. Now we have estates beside us here. These estates are not inside here. Now the residential is somewhere there. You can see the environment. This is Gracefield, this is VGC, okay, and currently for Gracefield Island you can see they've started the infrastructure. We are just beside the entrance. Okay, remember I said when we are done seeing this place, I'll drive down and go to the residential and see the residential. After seeing the residential, we'll drive out and go out of this estate. So in here, like I said, this is the commercial. We have 300 square meters, which is currently selling for a 120 million. Also remember, we have payment plan for up to 6 months. Also, we have 600 square meters for the commercial, and it is sold for 230 million. You can also spread the payment across 6 months. This is a good place to come and position yourself. Like I said, this is Gracefield Estate, and you can see this will be a very big island with lots of residents. They will need a place to go for their grocery shopping. They will need a place to go for their exercise, the gym houses. This is a place to site that. They will also need office spaces. This is a good location. So this is one of the best places to own a commercial land right here in Chevron, Lagos, Nigeria. So smart investors, the current update here is we've started sand filling here. For the residential, we are done with the sand filling, but the commercial, we are still sand filling, and this is the best time to join this investment before this place gets appreciated and before you hear it is sold out. Okay, so I'm going to drive down and go to residential so we can just sit around and see the residential before we move out of this estate. Okay, let me just do this. You can see they are still sand filling Gracefield Estate. You can see they are still sand filling. So they are currently sand filling. Those houses you are seeing there, that is VGC. So we are very close to VGC. Smart investors, let's go and start the tour. Let's go around this estate and see what's happening. So when I get to residential, I will also tell you some of the benefits you stand to get there. Don't forget, if you want to see the area view of this location, I have a drone view of this location. The last time I came here, I flew a drone. You can watch that. It will give you an idea on how the environment look like. And also, smart investors, this is an island. This is a very luxury and peaceful environment to live. I bet you don't want to miss this. So let's start the tour. Welcome back, viewers. So we've started the ride. So remember, we started from the commercial. Okay, we started from commercial. So we are driving right inside to see the residential. Okay, you can see the infrastructure for Gracefield Estate is currently going on. Okay, so once we get to the residential aspect, we will talk about it. So you can see that by my left hand side we have water here. We also have water by my right hand side. This is a lovely location, and the quality of infrastructure this developer is doing here, which is the owners of Gracefield. Remember, Solace is inside Gracefield, so the owners of Solace bought this estate from the owners of Gracefield. Okay, so you can see the infrastructure and the internal infrastructure Gracefield is doing here, and this is some of the benefits you stand to get when you buy into Solace. This is water, this Lagos Lagoon. Okay, now we have some notable estates close by here. Estate like the Pinnock Beach Estate and some other notable estates that are just close by to us here. Smart investors, I showed you VGC. This is VGC. Okay, this is lovely location. This is a place to own, a very good place to own. Now, funny enough, even if you have a home in Lagos and you don't plan on living here, imagine how much this place will turn to in the future. Think about that. Do you know how much lands are being sold in Banana Island? Imagine how much they'll be selling lands here when this place is fully occupied. Imagine how much you resell your land here, either the residential or the commercial. You know, islands are rare gem in Lagos, and it is for people who know the value of luxury. So if you know you want to own a place where in future you will have that appreciation, you will have that value for your money, this is the best place to come and buy. So we're entering from here. I'm waiting for this big car to go. So further down, I think we should just drive further down to see what's happening. So further down is Gracefield. We are coming in from here. So this is the street that leads to the Solace residential. But let's just go around and see Gracefield Estate. Let's see what's happening. I know I might not have opportunity to go further down, but let's just go around and see. So the infrastructure is actually taking, in fact, I think Gracefield is almost done with the infrastructure itself. I think so. So this is a very lovely place. Okay, I think they're still working in front, so let's just start from here. They're still working in front, so let's just start from here. Let's go to the place where we have the residential. You can see what's going on here. Okay, viewers, so we just finished turning. There's still work going on in front. This is them sampling here. So I have no much update to show you around Gracefield, but like I said, I have a drone view of this location, so that will help you to see the environment. I think the drone view covered a lot of the Gracefield Island. You will see the boundaries well. So we are taking these streets to go and see the residential, and all these places will be developed. Okay, for me, I think this is one of the best investments you can do for yourself in 2025 if you're looking for a luxury land to buy. Okay, this is one of the best estates to own. So for the residential, remember I said we have 300 square meters and 500, while for the commercial it is 300 and 600 square meters. The prices are on the screen. Okay, and we have payment plan here for up to 6 good months. So all these bushes, they will be cleared in future. You know, when development move here, they'll clear. All these places are just grasses that, you know, grew after sampling this location. You can see what going on here. That's what they're doing here. This is being done by Gracefield. They're doing a development here. You can see. So I think you need to, if you've not seen my introductory video on this location, I think this is the best time for you to go watch it. It will really help you understand this location properly. This video is more like an update and also me driving around the location to show you what Gracefield looks like and also where Solace residential and commercial estate is. So this is Solace residential, so I'll be stopping somewhere here because of the road network. I'll be stopping somewhere here. I'll just zoom in. So let me wind up, or rather wind down. So this is Solace residence. Okay, so this is the signage, Solace residence. Okay, we have 300 square meters here and 500 square meters. So the land starts somewhere here, extends to the front. Okay, remember there's water by your left hand side here and also by the right hand side, so it is a lovely location. And viewers, they are still working on this part of the estate. They are still filling this part, but for Solace, they've actually reclaimed the entire Solace. And the last time I came here, I told you that there is a law from the Lagos state government that after reclaiming a land, you have to leave it for some amount of months for it to settle and solidify, and that's what the developer is doing here. After few months, before the end of this year, beginning of next year, infrastructure will commence here. And smart investors, we are almost sold out with the residential plots. Okay, so our advice, if you have the resources, this is the best place to come and buy as many plots as possible. Remember I said Banana Island started like this. Okay, most of the island you see in Lagos started like this, and this is how great wealth is being made. This is the best time to buy here. Okay, so let's turn back and see our exits of this estate. Okay, so we've seen the commercial, we've seen the residential. Let's now go and see how the exit to this estate looks like. Okay, viewers, we are done turning. Let's go back. So we are going out of this location. Smart investors, work is currently happening inside Gracefield. So if you have the resources, like I said, this is the best time to come and buy. This is the best time. It's either you buy our residential plots or you buy the commercial plots. I showed you that project going on here. They're actually building something here in Gracefield. So remember, Solace residence is inside Gracefield Island here in Chevron Drive. And also I mentioned that this is the only island in the Chevron axis. The other islands are located in Lekki phase 1 and also in Banana Island, which is Ikoyi. But in the Chevron axis, this is the only island you can find, and that's why this will be a notable island. And don't forget, I also mentioned that the title here is a C of O. The plot sizes are 300 and 500 for the residential plots, while for the commercial plots it is a 300 square meters and a 600 square meters. Also, don't forget, I also mentioned that the plots are almost sold out, especially the residential plots. So if you want to act, this is the best time to act fast. My numbers are right on the screen. This is some of the equipment they use for their reclamation. Smart investors, this is a major project, and I mean, this is the best time to be part of this great project coming up here in Chevron. So we're out, we are back to the main road. Okay, so that's more like a street inside Gracefield. So this is what going on here. And viewers, I mean, this infrastructure this developer is putting up here is very, very solid, and the roads are wide enough. So I mean, this is actually a luxury estate. From the infrastructure, you can tell that. In fact, you know, reclaiming a land is not easy. So any developer that comes here knows that he is ready to give you a quality estate, and you will enjoy it when you live around here. This is nature at your fingertips. So in front of me, you can see the signage for Solace commercial. Remember, I also mentioned to you that the commercial is separate, the residential is separate. And you know, this is a well-planned estate, so they can't mix residential and commercial lands together. So the commercial lands are close to the entrance of the estate, so that those who want to make use of commercial and they are not residents, they don't have any business to drive into this estate, they will stop at the entrance of the estate. Whoever that drives inside here is somebody that is a resident or somebody that they've actually given access to go in, which is more like a visitor. So but for somebody who just wants to make use of, let's say maybe the gym house here, the office space, you don't have any business to do in the residential. So this is a well-planned estate. So this is the commercial, and remember we said here we've started the sand filling, but for the residential it's already reclaimed. Okay, so here we have 300 square meters and 600 square meters, while for the residential we have 300 and 500 square meters. Smart investors, let's see the exit of this estate, because I didn't start the video from there. So we're driving out, we'll see how the location looks like. So let's go out. Work is currently going on here. You can see that in front of me. You can see trucks and workers in front of me. They are still doing the infrastructure, and these guys are taking their time to give us quality infrastructure here. So like I said, if you're buying here, be rest assured that you're buying a quality estate. So you can see workers working here. So the commercial land extends to this location. That's the Solace commercial, extend up to this location. You can see the pipes buried underneath here. These are both pipes for electricity and also pipes for drainage. well planned. So viewers, you can see sand piled up here. The sands will be laid here for the road network. This is a major job going on here, and like I said, this is the best time to be part of this investment. We're almost at the entrance, which is the entrance of the Gracefield Estate. We're almost at the entrance, so you can see work still happening here. They're trying to finish up the road infrastructure, which is the drainages and the culverts for pedestrian walkway. So viewers, we're heading to the entrance gates. Okay viewers, we are getting very close to the entrance of Gracefield Estates. So I want to show you the gates of Gracefield Estate before I end this video, so you can properly know this location very well. Can see what going on here. Major construction is going on here. Very soon I'll be ending this video because we are very close to the entrance of Gracefield. So viewers, don't forget, this is the best time to jump into this project. For the residential, we have 500 and 300. The 300 square meters is sold for a 110 million, while the 500 square meters is sold for 180 million. For the commercial, the 300 is sold for a 120 million, while the 600 square meters is sold for 230 million. So these are the prices of the land we have here in Solace. Smart investors, you can see the gate in front of me. So that truck is entering here. So that's the gate. So I'll be ending this video here, and thank you for watching this video. Welcome back viewers. This video is the end of this video update, and I believe you enjoyed what you saw right here in the Solace commercial and Solace residence. Don't forget, the prices are still affordable and it is fast selling out. This is the best time to jump into this opportunity. We have residential plots and also we have commercial plots, and they are fast selling out. Smart investors, this is the best time to call me. My numbers are right on the screen, and I'll be expected to hear from you. Thank you for watching this video, and bye-bye.